baby outside of the SUV, and then the SUV drive and hit the baby, and then take off.
I'm going 1097.
Did you see the baby then?
So it was a bag of trash until when he ran it over, you seen the baby like jump.
Oh.
Mr. Pablo was transported to the hospital. Unfortunately, he did not survive. Okay.
Bro, I'm in trouble for this.
Well,
We're not talking about who's in trouble. We're trying to notify you that your son is
know.
dead, sir.
Some crimes are so twisted that no one sees them coming. When the stakes are high, people often reveal their true colors. And when the suspect is a Karen, things can quickly become unbelievable. From hidden manipulation to deadly schemes, dealing with monster Karens is the last thing anyone wants.
Stay there, hands up. Hey, you're not under arrest, you're just being detained right now.
She's just giving me a ride.
Okay.
But what happens when the police confront them and prove that no one is above the law? Here are some cases where police arrested monster Karens and taught them a lesson.
Mr. Pablo was transported to the hospital. Unfortunately, he did not survive. Okay.
On January 25, 2025, emergency calls flooded in about a dependent being struck by a vehicle at a busy Jacksonville intersection, and police responded immediately.
The woman was in a black SUV. Mm-hmm. She got out of the SUV, and then the witness sees a baby outside of the SUV, and then the SUV drive and hit the baby, and then take off.
791. I'm going 1097.
I don't know. Did the baby get out and then got ran over on accident?
Right.
Or did somebody put the baby out? We don't know those details yet.
Oh yeah, I see drops of blood there. Okay.
So, Darren's at that end blocking traffic this way.
Okay.
We're good right here.
Yeah.
Unless Sarge needs you guys for anything.
Okay.
I think we got it locked down
Okay.
here.
The suspect had fled the scene, so the officer began gathering information from the witness to get a clear picture of what happened.
Where did this happen?
This just happened right in the middle of the road. I can't call
Were
nobody.
you walking or were you in a car?
I was walking that way.
With your baby?
No, he was supposed to be in the car.
Okay, I'm kidding.
She was right behind me. She said she was right behind me in the car. So she might can help.
I'm like, oh, jeez. He went that way.
What'd you see happen?
I was behind them at the red light. She jumped out the truck. When she jumped out the truck, his car door opened. I'm thinking he finna jump out. But then next thing you know, I seen a baby down there. He ran over the baby and took off.
Out in the street?
Right here at the red light.
So she and the baby were in the vehicle that
Yeah. Yeah, she and the baby in the vehicle,
Okay.
but she got out first and went across the street, and he set the baby on the ground and just ran over the baby.
Which car are you in?
I'm in this car.
Please don't go anywhere.
But I gotta go to a funeral.
No. Something bad
Okay,
happened.
okay,
You may have been a good
okay,
witness. Would you
okay.
please wait here for me?
A second witness walked detectives through the same moment from where they were standing. They were still shaking, and they hadn't been alone in their car when it happened.
So you saw what happened?
Yes, I was actually, this is my bank, and I thought my bank was open. So as I was coming out, he was right here at the red light. He opened the baby, put the baby down. I was like, well, damn,
Out of
a
which
bag
door?
Of trash. The driver door.
Driver door?
Yes, sir. He was right here at this red light.
Facing this way?
He was, yeah. So I chased him. I'm the one called to say I was following him. And another lady hopped out and jumped and got the baby. So since she got the baby, I kept going. He made that right here, cut through, and went to the gate gas station.
So when you say he got out of the driver's seat.
No, he didn't get out the car. He just opened his door.
Oh, he opened his door and he
Laid the baby down.
On the ground.
Was it in a carrier or anything?
Nothing, sir.
Just
Put the baby out like it was a Yes.
And where was the woman at?
I don't know where she came from. Now, that happened so fast. She didn't get out that car or nothing with him. She had to be like another innocent bystander.
So he put the baby out and
like
then...
this,
and
he's
then
facing like this,
and
opened
then-
the door, laid the baby down, closed his door, and speeded off.
and you didn't see where she was?
No, I don't know what like I said, she either had to be at that light, but she wasn't with him.
Okay.
But she came out of nowhere.
What made you follow him to the gate?
Because that was just shocking. I
Okay.
was like, somebody need to get this tag. I don't know if y'all had cameras right here. I just wanted to be a good scenario.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like,
no,
for
we
sure.
appreciate it.
like
Thank you.
this
very
is
much.
wrong. I'm still shaking. My
yeah.
kids are in that car. That's not nothing I wanted to witness this morning.
You describe him, what he looked like?
He was a young dude, I'd say early 20s. He got like, not dreads, but the little fro where you're growing dreads.
Like Wicks?
No, he ain't even got, it's about that, he ain't even that long.
Okay, so he's just starting them.
Yes.
Okay.
Gray sweat jacket, gray sweatpants, but the jacket is lighter than the gray on the pants.
But
What'd the vehicle look like?
It's like some not that kind of model. I would say what you call them SUVs. It's a GMC, black, tinted windows.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm glad you saw that and followed. So did you see the baby then?
Yes.
Okay.
Thought it was a bag to when he ran it over. You seen the baby like jump.
Oh.
Yeah. The front
Dang.
tire. Yep.
Dang.
And
Front tire.
it's driver's side.
Yep. He opened his door and like you know ain't right in the middle. But how you was opening your door to put a can right there. He opened it, laid it down, and speeded off.
Was the baby standing or laying?
No, it's newborn. The baby was laying down. He laid it like on his side.
Which wheel, baby?
The front wheel. I'm not pretty
Did
sure
he
it's the
back
bike
up?
one because by the time he turned, he missed the baby.
So-
I want to say.
So.
But
did
that
he
front
back-
wheel,
did
no,
he-
he just went through it.
So is it the back tire?
I want to say that front tire the baby. Because by the time he turned, I want to say that back one probably missed it. Because it only looked like he probably got once.
But you saw the baby do get.
Yes, sir. Definitely, he definitely ran that baby. That baby humped.
Dang.
Meanwhile, the officers had found the suspect nearby and took him into custody, although his behavior showed quite a different picture.
Can you guys send me to the station or send me home?
Not yet.
So I can't even go to the station yet?
Not yet.
Oh.
We got somebody gonna come here to talk to you.
My arms are really
I know it.
Like,
I know it. We got some people coming here to talk to you.
do you know how long it's gonna be? I've
I don't
been
know
getting told
exactly.
that since I came. I'm not trying to rush. I'm not rushing you guys.
No, I get that.
I
No.
just want to know.
I don't know exactly how long it's gonna be, but some detectives are coming.
So what?
Some detectives. All right. You know, I got here last, so I don't know. But I know they're coming. I talked to them already.
Inside the interrogation room, Whitney took detectives back to where the day actually began, which quickly turned into something uglier. She also mentioned something Justin had said before that, in light of everything, no longer sounded like just words.
So we straight got up this morning and I said kids need the diapers because I knew they were low. And last night I was supposed to text his mom and ask her for the diapers, and I told her I didn't know how to because I don't have good communication skills. So woke up the next morning and we got to what we needed to get to last night, and so she sent him $50. I don't know what they talked about, what they negotiated on, but I know me and him talked about getting baby diapers. So that's what mom took the money for. So we get to the store or whatever, no, matter of fact, before we get to the store, he say go on the app and see how much the diapers are. Okay. No wipes or anything, just the diapers. I said okay. It came out to 34 something. So I told him yeah, we're gonna need about 35 before mama even sent the money. Before I even looked it up, because he was like, just give me an estimate so mama can send me some money. Okay. Did that. So now you're looking at the orders just at 35. I get in the car, I say, yeah, they need wipes. You say, okay, they need wipes. Mama sent me $50, I say, okay. Nana sent $50 for the kids. I'm gonna use what Nana sent for the kids. Go in the store, get the diapers. When he ring up, I ring up my stuff separately because I had to get milk for the baby. Mm-hmm. His came up to $41.95. He gets mad like, oh my God, I don't even want to spend this money or whatever. I'm like, bro, we needed the wipes, we need the wipes. We're using flushable wipes for the baby. So he just gets mad and starts just rushing out the door, starts speeds walking out the door. I don't got little legs, I'm trying to keep up. So he gets in the car. Well, I put my baby in the car, I ain't strap him up. I put him in the car with the stuff. He just having his little tantrum about the little money that he wanted to save. I'm not arguing back with him. I'm letting him say what he wants, because that's me, that's how men are. Or, when you get mad, that's how anybody is. Anybody's going to talk, let him talk. So then I come out my mouth and I say, so why you didn't remember that the kids needed wipes? Because whatever he was saying to made me say that. So why you didn't remember that the kids needed wipes? Because I was mad. I say, so all our brain cells just go out our brains when we get mad? I say, well, how does that sound? Like, it don't sound right. So then I stopped talking. It got quiet for a little minute. He kept saying stuff under his breath. He said something about B, why you didn't tell me at the house that they needed wipes? No, he say, this what he say. He say, no. Then you only tell me that Pablo needed diapers? I say, yes, but they still both gonna need diapers. Like, I gotta leave from over here. You know, so both of them gonna get diapers. So that's when I went to continue. So I said, you know what? I get out this car and start walking because I don't want to hear what you guys say.
Okay.
So then that's when he continued, you and your son can get out. I'm not taking my son anywhere because I don't want nothing crazy to happen to him or you do anything crazy to him. You know? So, you know, he just egging it on. I'm like, bro, he talk about, what he said? He said, you said you was going to get out the car, but you're still sitting in here. I said, I'm not going to get out the car because I don't know if you're going to do something to my son. He said, you said you and your son can get out the car. I said, I never said that. I never said that. He kept going ranting on, saying, yes, I did, yes, I did. And I said, no, I didn't even say nothing. I just politely got out the car at the stoplight. I politely got out the car. Politely get out the car. And I'm walking towards the sidewalk, and I hear the lady that's in the car that was behind us at the stop, like, oh my God, you just threw the baby out the car. So she say that, I hear my baby crying, then I hear him stop crying.
Okay.
Like in the midst of me turning around all this stuff, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing him cry, then I just hear him stop and I rush, because his car is coming, so I rush to go get him and stuff.
Okay. When you got out of the car, where was Pablo?
Where was Pablo? In the car seat.
In the car seat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So was he ever strapped in? Okay. Did you take him out of the car seat at any point in time?
No.
Okay. So you never took him out of the car or put him in the...
No.
Okay. So he was still in there?
Yes. The lady that was with me, she can vouch that I literally got out of the car with nothing, just my phone.
When it was Justin's turn to talk, his version of events looked nothing like what the witnesses described. He had an explanation for everything.
So I want to talk a little bit about what happened today. So walk me through. What happened?
I'm gonna walk you through from when I first woke up. So, got out today. Had ended up changing my sons. I had fed my sons or whatever. My baby mom, she ended up letting me know like they need some more diapers and wipes and stuff like that. I had already knew that, but I wasn't going, you know what I'm saying, go get them. I was gonna order them.
Mm-hmm.
She ended up talking me into like going to get them. So we leave the house, we go get the diapers or whatever. After we get the diapers, she let me know like she hungry, she wanna go this place to get some food or whatever. I'm letting her know like I gotta put gas in the car before I do anything. Like even if you guys go look at the car right now, like it literally barely got gas in it because I had just put that gas that's in it. We ended up, you know what I'm saying, leaving from the Walmart. We still, you know what I'm saying, arguing or whatever, talking about it, discussing it, however you want to put it. She say, I'll just get out and leave. And I'm like, if you leave, make sure you take Pablo with you because I ain't got time for you trying to, you know, get the laws involved and saying like I'm kidnapping him or whatever. Because that's what she always threatens me with. So, we at the light. She like being real animated, like doing like the most. She slapped me in my eye. I just look at her. She grabbed my son from the car seat, unstrapped him, whatever, and she just holding him. She said, I'll get out right now. I'll get out right now. I'll leave right now. So I'm just like, honestly, I'm gonna tell the truth. I was like, leave then, because I didn't think she'd do it.
Yeah.
I was like, get out and leave then. You ain't gonna do it like that. She gets out. So I'm like, bruh. I'm like, Shamir, bro, where you going? And she like, no, I'm gonna show you. And watch when she like, when the police come and get you, you gonna know just what happened. That's when I'm like, nah, bro. I was like, nah, bro, get your son, bro. I went to pulled off, went to the gate, got gas. I had noticed a car. I noticed a car was like, it kept circling me, and it looked like she seemed to be on the phone. Like she kept circling me, so I'm just like, I'm not thinking too much of it, cause in my eyes, I don't feel like I did nothing wrong. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I put the gas in the car. I pull out, and when I pull out, I see the officer. When I seen the officer, like she was making eye contact. So I make my turn, then I see her like do a U-turn and get right behind me. So I look, and I'm like, just pulled over, and I parked the car, and I looked out the window like see where she coming like for me, and like I put my hands out the window, and she was like, yeah, just leave your hands where I could see them, just that and the third. I went, she said, go ahead and turn the car off for me. And I started, and when she put the cuffs on me, I started to ask her, I was like, can I please explain? Like, can you, you know what I'm saying, tell me what I'm getting cuffed for like that? She was like, I'm not getting arrested. I'm just being detained for right now. But it was still scaring me because, like,
Yeah.
at least tell me, like, you know, like, what's going, like, what I'm getting detained for. That's all I wanted. Like,
Okay.
she grabs the baby from the car seat, unstraps him. She starts yelling at me, you know, all in my face, being animated, like I said before. She slaps me in my eye.
Okay.
Then she gets out of the car and she puts the baby down. And she said, all right, watch. When the police comes and get you, you'll know why they came.
Okay. So hold on real quick. So she's the one. So she turns around, unbuckles Pablo. Okay, right? Okay. So she unbuckles him. She pulls him out the seat.
The detectives told him Pablo was gone. The very first words out of Justin's mouth in that moment told them more than an hour of questioning had.
That's the whole time. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing like that. If you guys were to go back and look at those body cams, that's exactly what I'm asking them. I'm like, can I talk to somebody? Are y'all gonna send someone to talk to me? Like, I've been sitting in the car, my arms hurt. Could y'all just take me to the station so I could talk to them? They were telling me, no, we gotta wait for them to come here to the scene. Then eventually they told me, all right, we're gonna go to the station so you can do this. And it just had me confused and scared.
And you started to drive away. Unfortunately, with the car. Okay. Is Pablo your child?
Yes.
Is that both of y'all's child, Miss Whitney as well? Mr. Pablo was transported to the hospital. Unfortunately, he did not survive. Okay.
Bro, please don't tell me y'all what y'all finna tell me. Like, I'm in trouble for that.
We don't know. That's why I want to talk with you.
Bro, please.
Okay.
Like, bro, no fool, bro. Bro, I know y'all could just go ahead and just tell me, bro.
Well, we have a lot of stuff that we need to talk about, and
bro,
I know.
I'm
sorry that we had to tell you this.
Bro, I'm in trouble for this.
Well,
we're not talking about who's in trouble. We're trying to notify you that your son is dead, sir. And we're just trying to get all the details. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Operation number 1 is, can we get details? Can we get a picture of what happened?
I'm gonna hurt myself,
Okay.
bro. Like, I'm letting you guys know now, bro.
Okay. So.
We're just trying to figure out what happened. That's step 1. Okay.
You guys, bro.
Okay, and you're
That's
doing
why
great. We appreciate it.
I wanted to get your side of the
sorry.
story.
Like, bro, I know you want to get my side, but it's like, can someone call my mom? Please, someone please call my mom. Please. Yeah. I'm trying to calm down, bro. Okay. But it's one of those situations where God honest, like, bro, y'all gotta understand, bro. It's one of them situations, God honest truth. God can strike me right now. Like, I promise to God on everything I love. I know you guys don't care about me saying none of that. I know. But it's one of them situations. I wasn't trying to hurt anyone. I didn't even tell her to get out or force her to get out. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was no situation where, you know, I was trying to force a person to get away from me, or I was trying to get a kid out of my, you know what I'm saying, out of my reach because I'm annoyed at them, or because I don't want them around, or because I just simply don't like them or have hate for them. It wasn't that. I swear to God, like, I don't want nobody thinking like that's what happened. I don't want jury to judge whoever. I don't care who it is. I don't want that being on me because I know what happened. If I need a lie detector to just prove like it wasn't no intent to hurt no one, like it wasn't no intent to hurt him or her or anything like that, I'll do it. Whatever. Like, I promise to God it wasn't.
Take us through,
I'm trying, but it's just hard because y'all just told me, bro. Like,
do me a favor real quick. Take a deep breath.
That's the only son that had my last name, bro.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
I'm a father too, so I couldn't imagine your pain right now.
Left alone in the holding room, Justin talked to himself. Some of what he said could help him, and some of it couldn't be taken back.
God, you know the truth. You know the truth, God. You know the truth, God. God, you know the truth. You know, God. You know, God. Christ, you know. It's like, God, you know. What's my intentions, God? You know. You know. I need someone to talk to. Please bring someone to talk to me. Please bring someone to talk to me, please. I'm just asking for someone here to talk to me, bro. God, please bring someone to talk to me, please. That's it. Just bring someone to talk to me, please. Oh my God, please. Please. Please bring someone to talk to me, please. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
The man was charged with aggravated manslaughter of a child and vehicular homicide. The state laid out exactly what the evidence would prove, and Justin confirmed every word of it. What he agreed to in that courtroom directly contradicted everything he had told detectives the day it happened.
Also in the car was the defendant's less than 1-year-old child, whose initials are PG, as well as the mother of that child, Miss Whitby. While they were in that car, it was in the morning and along Lenox Avenue near McDuff and I-10. There was a argument in the car. Miss Whitby exited the car, and after Miss Whitby exited the car, the defendant picked up his less than 1-year-old child, placed him outside the driver's door directly onto the pavement. The child was not protected or in any sort of child seat and was placed directly on the ground in the roadway where there was no median or other protection. The defendant, upon putting his child on the pavement, closed the door to his vehicle and drove off. The rear driver's side tire ran over his son, causing fatal injuries. The child died at the hospital later on. His acts showed a reckless disregard and culpable negligence and were not otherwise excusable homicide or murder. This was all contrary to the provisions of Section 782.03, subsection 3, and 827.03, subsections 1E, Florida statutes.
Does the defense stipulate to the factual basis for purposes of the plea?
Yes, it does, Your Honor.
Mr. Golden, is that what you're entering a plea to?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, the court finds that the state has outlined a sufficient factual basis to support a plea of guilty to aggravated of a child.
Justin Golden was sentenced to 30 years in Florida State Prison for the aggravated of his 8-month-old son, Pablo Kai Golden. Justin's case ended in seconds. What follows stretched across days: a mother running, a child caught in the middle, and investigators chasing a lead that kept going cold before it finally didn't.
Hey, like I said, you're not in trouble, okay? All right, have a seat.
I'm just, she was just giving me a ride.
Have a seat, have a seat.
Right. Why am I in cuffs?
Chaos erupted in Albuquerque, New Mexico, when a young boy suddenly went missing, prompting an Amber Alert. Police quickly followed a tip that pointed them toward a possible location where the child could be.
Hands up! Hands up! Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Hands up! Who's car? Stay there! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Stay there! Whose car is it? Stay there! Stay there!
There's a kid.
There's a kid. Okay. There, you're not under arrest. You're just being detained right now.
She's just giving me a ride.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Hey, you're just being detained. You're not going to jail, right?
She's just giving me a ride, bro.
You're not in trouble, okay? Just have a seat right here for me, okay? Have a seat. Come on, man. You want to sit right here? Come on, sit right here. Hey, like I said, you're not in trouble, okay? All right, have a seat.
She was just giving me a ride.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Right. Why am I in cuffs? car! Get out of the car!
While officers were speaking with a man linked to the case, the mother suddenly drove away with her son. Soon after, the man shared information that could help guide the investigation.
Not under arrest. You're not under arrest. I've been telling you that since the first fucking second.
I just freaked out.
I understand.
Yeah,
Have I disrespected you at any point?
Yes,
I don't give what you look like. So we're past that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what we're here for. I'm pretty sure you already know. We're not here for you. We care less about you. That's what I try to explain it to you. No one cares about you. We're here for the kid and mom. Mom's got a warrant for it. Mom, they want mom. They don't even know who you are. I never knew you were. And have I told you that since day one? You're not under arrest?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where is mom staying?
She's like she's like super freaking out.
Okay, she's all cracked out.
No, she's just like freaking out. I like.
She knows she's got warrants.
Yeah, so she's like freaking out. I asked her. She asked me if I wanted to go to the food stop office with her. I told her yeah, and we rode around. She like stays in the South Valley, but she's not staying where
she usually stays.
Yeah, she didn't even stop. Like she pulled up, asked some lady for her mail, and then they said she didn't get no mail, and she kept rolling.
Okay, where does she
and
stay?
And I met her over here on 4th and Montano.
Do you know where she stays off 2nd and Montano, 4th and Montano area?
No, but I know like where the warehouse is that on in the South Valley. Like,
the warehouse where she stays at,
the
or
railroad warehouse. You know what I mean?
The rail yards or whatever.
Yeah, that's where we pulled up at, and she asked for her mail.
So that's where she gets her mail. The rail yards down there.
Yeah, like literally across the street from it. Like on not on that side of the chain.
The kid seemed to be doing okay.
Yeah, he's. I took him. We went to the park. I played basketball with him for a little minute. She's like was freaking out. She fell asleep.
So she knows. She obviously knows that she's wanted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. All right. Where do you stay? I want to go drive by. Are you gonna show me where she stays down there?
I don't know where she stays at. She's just be rolling around. There's a spot where she be at, like, but it literally on the corner, like where. Second. At the speed, you know, the speedway.
Hours of searching brought no sign of the boy or his mother until a lead connected to the mother's phone offered a glimmer of hope.
Hey, police! Open the door!
Watch this screen door's coming open, Sarge. State police! Walk over to Sarge. Door. Hey, how you doing, sir? Come outside.
You want dogs here?
Outside. All right, open your door. We got canine, EJ. What kind of dog is it?
Blue Heeler.
All right. Okay.
What's going on?
You in here by yourself, bud?
Huh?
You can leave the dog inside. Are you in there by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, step out for me. Just close the dog inside.
Leave the dog
inside.
Put the dog inside? She may run away.
All right. Just take her with you and go back that way. You here by yourself?
Yeah.
What's your name, bud? Okay, just keep your hand, do me a favor, keep your hand in your pocket, okay?
Yeah, it's her phone now. Yeah. Holy what's going on? Yeah.
We got long hallway. Long hallway, it opens up left and right.
Is there something to leave the door open?
There's something. Oh, there's a big battery right here. Yeah, and there's something behind. You can't see that. Slide over. Move the battery.
Once that's there, let's go to full back.
Yeah, I'm just trying to move this spot.
Okay, let's
right. Yeah.
hold left, work right.
Yep.
You got it? Okay, hold what you have. Give me one. Can you take the bathroom?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You wanna take a couple steps back, Sarge?
And hold this door to the left.
Yeah. Just close it.
Yep.
I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay, I got a big room back here. State police, let me see your hands. Anybody in here, make yourself known. State police, anybody in here, make yourself known.
State police! Let me shift right. Good.
Clear back here. You're good under the bed?
Yeah, clear under the bed.
Okay, moving to you. Okay, got a living room. Looks like a living room. Give me one.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
State police, let me see your hands. Anybody in here?
State police!
You got a bathroom?
Got bathroom.
Moving to you.
Move.
On you.
Clear.
You're clear?
Clear. Now move to you.
Some officers stayed to secure the home, while others spoke with the homeowner, who appeared completely confused by what was happening.
Hi, bro. So basically what's going on is we're investigating a kidnapping, alright? So we have reason to believe that there's a cell phone or something that's pinging in this area, and this address came up as one of the known associates for the person that's associated with the cell phone. So
I know people lived here before me. It was like a lady and her son.
okay. Oh, and they rented from that dude.
I
Do you
haven't-
happen to have a number?
That's inside.
It's inside?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you know about how old the kid was and how old the lady was that
I know the kid was like mentally disabled or something, and then the mom died. I don't know what happened with the kid.
Oh, okay, so the mom doesn't.
No arrests were made that day. Detectives followed every lead for days until another tip finally pointed them toward a location that brought them closer to the missing child.
Oh, my baby. He was with me for spring break. She let me keep him.
Okay.
And then she said she'll never let me see him again if I give him back.
That is correct. Do you understand your rights?
No.
Okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be provided for you at government expense. Okay. At any time, if you want to consult with an attorney during questioning, you may do so. At any time, if you want to stop answering questions, you may do so as well. Okay. Everything I've just told you makes sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. In your own words, what's an attorney?
A lawyer.
Okay. And what does that person do for you?
Help me.
Okay.
So I need an attorney.
Okay. Yeah. So is there any reason why you like reach out to like law enforcement? Because I mean, your guys' pictures have been everywhere, right?
My mom said that I was gonna get an attorney first. To get an attorney first.
Okay.
Or you could just back some order.
But
Because it wasn't fair.
okay, but you don't think that's something like law enforcement should have like been told about? Like at least like giving us like a heads up, like hey, like I have my son, I want to go through this about this the legal way.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
But I was scared too. At the same time, I didn't know how to go about it.
Okay.
I apologize.
Yeah, absolutely. Is this who you've been staying with? Is this who you've been staying with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not him. I just stayed today. Well, I just went to shower.
Okay.
We're about 2 minutes off.
I have no idea.
Where you guys been staying at?
All over.
Like with family,
with family, yeah.
friends, which family?
Actually, just
Okay.
I went to rooms, and then just good friends. But I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. All right. That's fine. We don't have to talk about that if you want. But like this, like how the agent was explaining, you know, like
You said not to talk about.
no. The agent right here, I think she was explaining to your son. I don't know if you heard or not.
So
Like if he's alleging abuse and stuff like that, that's
That's why I
something
didn't take him back.
that's something that we'll look into, right?
Okay, thank
But is
you.
that something that you ever reported?
Yes, I went to the Safe House domestic violence shelter.
Okay.
Right whenever he told me I don't want to go back, so I went to the domestic violence shelter, and we stayed there.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden they sent police there, and we got scared.
Okay.
And we left.
Alrighty. And is there like any like record of that? Like, did you call CYP law enforcement?
Yeah, they did. They were gonna do that for me there.
Okay. Alrighty. Did they? When was that? I'm not too sure.
That was about a week ago.
A week ago?
Yeah.
Okay. You know exactly around what?
The police said. Then they gave all my information on the paper on the flyer. It said our information where the safe house was, and I'm there because of domestic violence. So that they don't know where I'm at. so I was scared.
Okay.
I was really scared.
Which shelter was this?
The one in the downtown.
Downtown.
Where they have it hidden. It's like a hidden place for people that
Not too familiar.
It's on Elm Street.
Elm? E-L-M? Okay. Elm Street Domestic Violence Shelter by downtown.
Yeah.
Okay.
The boy was eventually found safe, and the mother was cooperative when officers finally made contact.
So with everything that went on, like obviously we're gonna have to like get all that right. We will do like of one side of the story, right?
Okay.
But it would have just helped us a lot if we hadn't been,
looking for me.
running rampant for the past 3 days. I mean, looking for y'all. We just wanted to make sure that he was safe for the most part.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything that you know though that he needs right now, like medical attention? Does he need food? Does he
Yeah,
need
he needs
water?
to eat now. We're just gonna eat. We just drank water and juice, but I'm not thirsty. We said Albuquerque Police Department, so we went to see if they're out here, and you guys were.
If who was?
They called us, Albuquerque Police Department.
Albuquerque Police Department?
Yeah, called us.
Huh.
That's why we came outside.
Okay.
So let me see if they're out there. And then
When was that?
right now.
Would you be able to look?
Yeah,
Around what time that was?
it was at 2.
Yeah.
20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Okay. And they said like this is APD?
Yeah.
Did he like give you an officer's name or anything?
No.
Okay.
But I'll call it back.
And your last name is
Sanchez.
Sanchez with a Z or an S?
Z.
And then first name?
Angelique.
And then your date of birth? Okay. Alright. Yeah. An ID or anything like that?
I don't have an ID. I gotta get one though.
Okay.
But I have it. I have a driver's license on file. So
Okay. Alright, so right now we're just gonna go ahead and place you into handcuffs just off of detainment for now, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Can you give this phone to my son? It's
Yeah.
his phone.
That's his phone?
That's his
Okay.
phone.
Are you
I bought
doing?
it for him.
How you doing there, Angelique? Doing
I'm
okay?
sad. I want my baby.
You okay? We'll get all that stuff figured out. Is it double? Yeah. Okay.
Once detained, investigators questioned the mother carefully, listening as she tried to explain her choices and provide context for her actions.
Hey, so Angelique, I heard from your mom that I guess had been treating her bad too,
Yes.
or treating your son bad.
Yes.
Is that why this whole thing
Yes.
kind of happened?
Yes, because he said, "Mommy, I don't want to go back." He said, "Please," because she hits me. And I said, "Where?" And he said, "With a closed fist." So, and he showed me his side of his body. So that's why I didn't want to take him back. And she said, "I'm not going to ever let you see him again." She said, so that's why I didn't.
That's what she said. So who's to you? Is she your sister?
She's my ex-boyfriend's sister.
Ex-boyfriend.
And
Okay,
she
so
took him for 5 years and no contact, and there was no reason for her to take him back then.
Gotcha.
So when she had a baby, she gave him back to me. And she gave him to me for spring break, and then she said that if I give him back, she was never going to give him back.
So what happened? So you took him for spring break?
Yeah. I had a spring break, and I was supposed to take him back, but I didn't. We went to the domestic violence shelter. We transferred him to school, and that's when she went missing.
So let me ask you this: Why didn't you just bring your son over to us, or set the record straight? Why everything that led up to it?
Because she works for the federal cops, and I thought she was sending her friends. I thought because she'd done it before. Officer McLeod is her best friend, and every time when she first took him, he was chasing me for no reason, and with the cherries off and stuff like that. So whenever they took him the first time.
So what school did you enroll him in? You enrolled him in, and then
Yeah.
to get upset
To get
with you?
crazy, yes.
But she didn't mind before that?
Yeah, she didn't mind until
It was just because you changed the school. And then after that, that's when she started all. So you and her just not get along? Or how?
Me and her mom went to visit her son in prison, and her mom died. And when her mom died in the car wreck, it was me, my son, and her, and him, and they feel that it's my fault that mom died, that I should have died instead. And they feel some type of way. They had a power trip and took my son from me.
Sounds like you're trying to do the right things. You're trying to be there for your son, and you're trying to do what mothers do. That's what it sounds like to me from what you're telling me. So I get that from you.
And if somebody tries to take away your son or your baby, you want to die for them, you know?
Angelique Sanchez was brought in for questioning, where she explained her side of the custody situation. Documents, however, cast doubt on key parts of her story.
You've been Mirandized. You understand your Miranda rights?
Yes.
Okay, so you understand that you don't have to talk to us if you don't want to.
Okay.
Okay, but you're willing to give us a statement?
Well, I could. Yeah, my son means the world to me, so.
I understand that. I understand.
So what is it for? It's for him, right?
Absolutely. Okay. So it's the child, and you wouldn't return the child?
Oh, okay. That's not true.
Well, okay.
Oh, well, I took him. I didn't take him back. Yeah.
What's your understanding about the custody agreement?
Okay. The judge said it's up to her pardon. Like when she gives him back is when I can have him back. That's what the judge. That's what it says on the paper.
Okay. Now the paper says that you and your husbands, or you and the child's father, have your rights suspended right now, temporary suspended.
I didn't know
That's
that.
what the paperwork says.
Okay.
Where did you get the fact that you think that the judge says?
Because the last paper we got from the judge, it said, I said, am I ever going to be able to have him? That's up to her partner, and she said that's up to.
So there was no written agreement.
No.
The judge just said it's up to her.
And then there was a paperwork that we got from the judge because it was all over the pandemic. So.
Angelique spoke about tense phone conversations regarding custody and extended stays with her son, showing the stress and urgency of the situation.
When he's there with me a long time, he doesn't want to go back, and it's hard to give him back because he's my son, and it's hard to give him back. He said, Mom, can I stay with you? Is it okay? And she goes, no. All of a sudden he said, no, don't take me back, because she said she's not, because I talked to her on the phone. She goes, Angelique, when you give him back, because I was late to giving him back, I'm not going to ever let you.
This is the last time?
Yes. She says.
What date?
It was a day before they did the little alert thing or whichever. She goes, when you bring him back, I'm never going to let you see him again. I said, why would you tell me that, Why would you tell me I never could see him again?
Did she tell you that on the phone?
Yes.
In person?
On the phone. And I said, what? And me and him looked at each other and we're like, no, that's why. Other than that, I would have.
She admitted that frustration played a role in her decisions, but officers clarified that legal obligations were involved. She also insisted her son had been honest about the circumstances.
No, be fair. There were stipulations you needed to get help.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so let's be fair. Let's be honest here.
Okay.
Let's don't make stories up, okay?
That was a story. Well, okay.
According to the paperwork that I read, you were supposed to do some stipulations, drug testing classes, correct? The courts just don't take your child away from you. There was something you did wrong.
Oh, I didn't get a guardian and lead them. I guess it's
it's not because you didn't get a lawyer. It's the fact you didn't show up for some hearings, and you didn't do what the courts asked you to do. Is that correct?
There was one that I didn't get a hair follicle test.
Okay, drug test.
Yes, I guess that's what it was.
So you're culpable in this too, right?
Yes.
So he stayed with her for 5 years. She was a good guardian for him, right?
according to.
And then maybe she thought you got cleaned up, and then you started seeing the child. Right?
No, she had her child. And
okay. So she was overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Okay. And no one's saying you're a bad mom. I mean, I'm sure he wants to be with you.
Yes.
Okay. It's just the fact when the courts say no,
you can't do it.
The police say no too.
Oh, okay.
Is that, you understand that?
Now I do.
No. Did you understand that before too?
No.
Then why were you running?
Oh, because he told me he didn't want me to give him back to. He goes, wait till we get a lawyer, Mom, because they understand that she hits me, and he wants to.
So when he said she hits me, you immediately called CYFD or called police to report it?
I should have called and reported.
Why didn't you?
Because I wanted to talk to a lawyer first.
Because the lawyer would have done what? Protected your child?
Yeah, I thought so.
No. You needed, if that was true, which it isn't true, and I think you know that it's not true. Do you really think that beating your child? Honestly,
yes.
Let's be honest here.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, really.
Okay. And why do you think that?
Because he don't lie.
Okay.
He don't lie.
And you've taught him not to lie?
I taught him not to lie.
During questioning, she described struggling to provide stability while feeling overwhelmed and afraid of losing her child.
You don't lie?
No, I'm not lying to you.
Do you have a drug problem?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you had a drug problem?
Since I was, 26.
Okay. Do you hang out with people with drug problems?
Today? No. But
No. That's not what I said. You're putting words in there. Today? No. I said, do you hang out with people with drug problems?
Yes.
Do you take your child around people that have drug problems?
I don't want to talk anymore.
You don't want to talk anymore?
No, because I don't want it to affect my life in any way, any manner.
Okay. Then I'll stop talking.
Sorry. Can I do it? There's nothing you're going to do to help me, right?
The thing is that we have everybody else's side of the story except for yours.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know why you would stop talking to me. It sounds like you were going to start admitting, we talked about the truth. You're going to be truthful to us, right?
Yeah.
And then for some reason you don't want to talk anymore.
Oh, I could talk.
Because I think it's
going
going
to affect me?
Is your statement going to affect you?
Yeah.
Well, you know what your rights are. If you think you're going to incriminate yourself.
No. I wouldn't.
I mean, we're not dumb. These are investigators.
Yeah,
I'm an investigator.
Of course.
We know your history.
Yes.
We know what you did.
Yes.
It's not disputed.
Yeah.
We want to get your side of the story. It helps.
And my side of the story is I'm trying to fight for my son, okay? That's my side of the story. I'm trying to have him with me. Yeah, right. That's why I went to the domestic violence shelter, so that I can get everything organized and structured for him. They would help me get it together there. They said that there's even a 10-day program where you can go to and you can go through it's like a treatment thing, and then they get you housing, and we would be together, that's what I was trying to do. So I wanted to get it structured, and I went and sent my house in Peña Blanca, and it was trashed. It was demolished, and they stole everything that was liftable pretty much, and I couldn't live there. So I was trying to find someplace stable and structured for my son is what I was trying to do. And it didn't work, I couldn't find it. And I told my son, it's about time where we're going to have to call them and tell them that I have to turn you in, okay? But he didn't want to let go, and it was so hard for me and I'm letting him run my life pretty much, kind of, because I'm telling him it's time. He's, no, and I should have been more of an adult and said, this is the case and we have to, but I was so scared and I didn't want to lose him, I didn't want to lose him. That's the whole purpose of, I want to make him and make him everything a part of me, and it's hard to do it alone, it's hard to do it alone. You can't do it alone.
Angelique mentioned staying with someone she trusted, whose guidance helped her navigate the difficult period.
Do you know what kind of vehicle does Richard have?
Little truck, the red truck.
Yeah.
He was going to charge me $300 of rent for a room, and we were going to start doing good stuff,
Mm-hmm.
And he was going to help me with him. He was going to take me to a detox program, and then he was going to help me with my son. So he said, I'll adopt him, and I was like, you promise? He's like, yes, and he's one of a good friend for a long time. So
Mm-hmm.
I said, but I'm marrying you, dude. So don't ever think, don't think nothing stupid. But he's very structured. He doesn't drink. He doesn't do nothing, and he's like my dad.
Yeah.
My dad was alive. So I really was comfortable around him. So he always messes with my son and says, little chavalito, and he says, you better listen to your mom. Do you need to straighten up, kid? Because if he's not listening, he tells him, do you want me to straighten you up? But
Angelique Sanchez was charged with child and resisting law enforcement after ramming a state police vehicle while fleeing with him. In January 2025, Angelique Sanchez accepted a plea deal and was sentenced to 1 year in jail, followed by 5 years of probation. Angelique was desperate, and it showed in everything she did. Our next case is someone who never looked desperate for a single second, and that was exactly the problem.
We've had threats against us. We have both been targeted by a stalker. Threats have been made against my life.
On December 14th, 2023, Daniel contacted police in Broomfield, Colorado, requesting a welfare check after his wife did not respond to his messages.
Broomfield dispatcher speaking.
Hi there. My name is Dan Krug. I don't think this is an emergency, but this feels really weird.
Okay.
My wife isn't responding to text messages or phone calls.
Okay.
And we've had threats against us. We have both been targeted by a stalker.
Okay.
Threats have been made against my life.
Okay.
And threatening to kidnap her, which is why I'm nervous that she's not answering me.
Yeah.
When officers arrived at the home to check on her, they made a shocking discovery. The woman was found in a horrifying state, confirming that the situation was far more serious than just not responding to messages.
.151, send medical, and 110. I need a 4th entry. I got a female down in the garage.
I was the person who attacked her. She had a gun. She was supposed to
About a month prior, Crystal Krug had reported to police that she was being stalked by her former boyfriend, Anthony Holland, who had allegedly escalated his harassment and threats. Officers were left questioning what truly needed investigation.
When did he pop back up?
So, first text message was back in October.
Okay.
Just threats.
Just out of nowhere? Just
He
pop
does
back?
this. He does
Okay.
this, and he's been doing it for over 20 years.
Okay. So this is,
This is the first time it's this violent,
Okay.
aggressive. Normally it's he has a gun.
Okay.
Nope. So the last contact was, I'm guessing, more than 5 years ago, just because it was last. I had a Facebook account at the time, and I don't have that, and haven't had it since pre-pandemic. So
Okay.
easily, like, whatever, how many years before that? Yeah, no, completely out of the blue, and not engaging at all. So there's absolutely no response from me.
Okay.
And he's still going. The in-person stuff that's scaring the crap out of me, and why I logged this, was starting since last Tuesday, and it's been almost every day since.
Okay.
I've gotten a few days break.
And it's always been text message, or has it been?
And emails.
Email, okay.
And he's changing his phone number every single time he text messages me too.
The couple had even met with police to provide details, showing threatening messages and emails, information that would later become critical evidence in the case against Daniel himself.
That made me go, is this his number? Where is he right now? What kind of car is he? Like this was alarming. He's never said this kind of stuff to me before, so whatever. And the fact that it went so emotional is like, something's really wrong here. Then things go dark, right? And this is when I then contact you guys, because this now is escalating. This is not just threats against me, it's threats against my husband. He contacts me, and you'll see in my little log that this is an email address he contacts me now from more frequently, like he actually reuses it. But he is now showing that picture that day. There's snow on the ground. My husband had only gone into work on that Tuesday for Halloween.
Okay. I'm guessing that it was creepy, but not real. You know, but lots of people are jerks online. Sure. Other than that, I'm sure she has mentioned to you that she and I go through a rough patch, kind of on the rocks. So probably didn't seem that pressing until it was.
Fortunately, even though my husband has a camera in his car, he did not see anybody.
Sure.
And then unfortunately lost all the video because he didn't save it. So.
Yeah. She didn't want me to panic, so she didn't share all of the details of the log. And so, as I got all of the details, my panic level has gone considerably higher. Not now, because I'm in a police station. Sure. And honestly, this is the safest I've felt since Monday at lunch.
So anyway, just a lot of like very explicit, very graphic, very just like poke the bear kind of thing. And then trying to prove to me that he can follow us.
Yeah. I went to the grocery store briefly on Tuesday, and someone behind me dropped a can, and I panicked.
My husband did see these, definitely this message, so he very much still remembers that if you ever need someone to corroborate that they saw it, but I don't know how credible of a witness someone that my husband would be, but...
Yes and no, but...
Yeah.
So what am I doing? I'm panicking. And I'm doing a shit job of protecting my wife. As bad as I am, I care more about her safety.
Yeah. Oh, I understand that 100%.
Now, I'm sorry for this. Wear a mask around the kids.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, because this is now so distracting and so constant, and it just anytime my phone buzzes, I'm just I don't know what's coming my direction.
After processing the crime scene and gathering initial evidence, the police brought Daniel to the station for questioning.
So, again, I know this is the last thing in the world that you ever want to experience. We're trying to do our very best to figure everything out. Okay? So I understand you have 2 phones with you. Those phones are, you said one's a work phone and one is your personal, right? So, who do you work for?
The state.
The state. What do you do for the state?
Department of Public Health.
Okay.
I do money.
Money for them?
Shopping.
Well, you're still going to need this stuff on the list.
Public health.
And environment.
I do operations. I do money.
That all works. So, your home security system, you access that through your personal phone?
Google Nest.
That's Google Nest, okay.
Listen to me.
Okay.
Just a home.
Home, okay. So I have your permission to operate this phone and get what we need?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many different cameras do you have?
4. Doorbell. Side of the house. Driveway. Back door.
How long have you had it?
Camera or doorbell a couple years. Sorry. Doorbell a couple years.
So when do your cameras go off? Do you ever have them set to turn off?
24/7.
Okay.
They don't turn off.
The cameras. Who has the ability to go in the app and turn these off?
Christine, me, and God,
It's all right. It's all right, Dan.
and house phone.
House phone.
While one officer reviewed the home's security footage, another officer familiar with the prior stalking case entered, and Daniel's reactions began to raise concerns.
Yep.
Did what you said. Call the police. Couldn't reach you. Call the police. I did what you said. I didn't protect her.
It's not your fault.
I was supposed to protect her.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry I didn't answer. I actually wasn't in today. As soon as I heard
I should. Christine said she was being you.
I don't know where that came from. I saw that screenshot that they sent. Did she mention anything about that prior to that text?
She was supposed to.
texted. She didn't answer. But I asked for these keys.
Daniel's frantic attempts to involve the detective only fueled investigators' suspicions. Crystal's busy career often meant she didn't respond immediately, making Daniel's urgency unusual.
And when did you leave the house? Guess. Approximate.
8:20. It's on the count.
You said 8:20, and you left in which vehicle?
Mine.
Which is a?
Black Monster.
Okay. 8:24 sound right?
Okay.
You left out of the garage?
Always. Was her car in the garage at the time? Yeah. She was rushing me out the door. Didn't feel good. I was late leaving. She told me I had to go because she had a meeting. She was rushing me, and I went. She was in the kitchen. She was in the kitchen. And you couldn't get a hold of her. She sent you that text. And that's as much contact as you have with her today. And I panicked when the check marks weren't there. I didn't walk by. What did the check marks mean? We have receipts. Got it. What's your guys' interactions been like leading up to this? Tested. I felt like she was keeping secrets. Why? She didn't tell me about Tech Man. She keeps disappearing for hours. I told her when this was done, we should divorce. Didn't believe it. I don't want to divorce her. I told her she can't keep secrets. I asked for a divorce. Kickman. For a month before she told me. She would leave and be gone for so long. Last night, no, not last night. No rehearsal last night. Tuesday. She left 2 hours early to get moved on. No reason, just 2 hours early. She kept leaving early, coming home late. I asked where she wouldn't tell me.
Investigators then requested his consent to search his phone, a move Daniel likely dreaded, as it could expose actions he was trying to conceal.
This is a cell phone consent, which would allow us to go through your cell phone so we can verify the communications between you and Christine and everything like that. But in order for us to do that, you need to allow us to do that. Is that something that you'd be willing to? Yeah. So we can download your phone, just so we can match up all the information that we'll get from Christine's phone to your phone, and that way we can kind of backtrack everything. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And again, this is voluntary. You're providing your consent to allow us to do that. I just want to make sure that we're clear on that. Okay. print your name here, make, model, phone number, and any passwords you have, and then any of these accounts. And then if you can also include in one of these the share account for the Nest cameras and the Google stuff.
So
it needs to happen.
So in this, it shows the last events in the library. Under the library tab, it shows yesterday at 08:22 of nothing, just darkness. And before that, it shows what looks like you in the driver's seat. Right? Is that you?
No, that's her.
Oh, that's her. Okay, sorry. No, I can't really see it. Okay.
It needs a length of video to upload to the cloud. So that usually means parked and got out real fast.
Okay, so there's nothing on that. That shows. And then you have the Nest for the doorbell.
And if you just touch
it.
blue.
Why is it blue?
Why is it blue?
It was blue very much of the day.
It's not supposed to. That's the view.
About 8:15. It goes offline.
It's not supposed to go off like this.
And then it comes back at...
They're all hardwired.
10, no, maybe 10:15.
What happened to 10:15?
That's when it looks like the camera came back on, thereabouts. Or not. It's really hard to tell. Because there's a recording event around 11:30, but not really at the same time. It shows there's activity. It has an indication that there's something there. But then it says the camera's offline.
Daniel claimed the security cameras weren't supposed to be off, but investigators discovered they had all been deliberately disabled, with the door camera even taped over. The only functioning camera showed him leaving for work 20 minutes later than usual, raising further suspicion.
And you mentioned earlier that she didn't tell you about something kicks. Which one was that?
Kickman.
Kickman.
That's what we call a stalker. Doesn't deserve a name.
Okay, which
came up with Kickman because
I remember having that
Molly
conversation.
was going to kick his.
I remember having that conversation with you. What? Do you remember that email address that she didn't tell you about?
It's in the log.
Okay.
I didn't have to remember it's in the log. Something kicks.
All right.
You have the log, right?
I do. I do have the log. Make sure I'm getting the timeline right again. She didn't tell you about this a month before it even got reported to me. Or was there a new something that you were unaware of between the time it was reported to me and now?
I don't remember when she went to you. I don't. I'm visualizing the log. She got, Kickman reached out early October. I don't know when. She told me after Halloween when she got the picture of me.
Yeah.
And I don't know why she did so.
The investigation took a turn when another officer entered to monitor Daniel's reactions on camera, changing the approach entirely.
Where is she? I believe so. I mean, she's somewhere at the house. So, again, I haven't been there. I've just been here working on other things. obviously we're trying to, get a hold of, what is his name, Anthony, or is that what he goes by?
I think so.
Okay. That's her ex, is that right?
Years.
That's totally bizarre, right?
We call him Kickman.
Kickman? How come?
Doesn't deserve a name.
Yeah.
And said, Mommy's gonna kick it. So he's Kickman.
I don't know, did anybody ask you how I had heard that the cameras get turned off at your house at some point? How does that happen?
They're not supposed to.
Okay.
They're not supposed to, General. Internet interruption.
Okay.
They'll sometimes go offline. But they're not supposed to turn off. That's the point.
Right. So is it app-based or something? Because, I know, okay.
It's Google Nest cameras.
Oh, okay.
I have 4 already up. I have 2 more in the garage. Just need to decide where to put them. Christine was going to
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
During questioning, Daniel frequently avoided eye contact and recounted events while staring at the ceiling, a behavior investigators noted as a red flag regarding his relationship with Crystal.
The meeting with Detective Martinez today, did she tell you specifically what that was about or why it was occurring? Okay.
All I have is the one sentence in the text message that I already gave him.
Okay. And then tell me a little bit more about your guys' relationship. I kind of want the intimate details, to be perfectly honest, because it's important for us to understand what's sort of led up to today. What's a normal You were super detailed in your account of the last 24 hours, but none of it really included your relationship or your interaction. It's very, and I know how families are. I have my own family. It's very much like a business, right? We all have our roles and we all got to get it done. But what's going on with you guys? Because it seems like there's been a lot of stress on your relationship.
We are not in a good place.
Okay.
We have not been in a good place for a while.
Okay.
I told her I wanted counseling. She said no.
And when was that all sort of ultimatum? Long time ago?
Yeah, months.
Okay.
We live together. We have joint finances. We obviously co-parent the kids. We do maintain separate bedrooms. That's kind of where we are in the ebb and flow of a relationship.
Okay.
So that it's tough enough to say this. Just let me get it out.
Sure.
So, other than talking about the kids, there hasn't been a lot of dialogue for a little while. I can't put a time frame on it. It hurt me that she didn't tell me about the stalker when it started, but she brought me in right away once he sent her a picture of me. I think that was Thanksgiving, Halloween.
Okay.
So she told me the next day, and I was definitely hurt and angry that she was keeping that as a secret. She said that she'd been confiding in her brother Lars, and so.
Did she ever tell you why she didn't tell you that?
Because she and I were
okay.
not in a good and healthy place. Well, not the phrase I should say. So she was confiding more in him. As once she told me, I wanted access to her logs. I wanted to know what the conversations were with Martinez. And at that point, she brought me fully up to speed, and I saw the horrible messages. I saw the ad, all that crap. And that's when she and I started working on game plans. Again, what do we do to protect family, to protect the kids? Define your threat level. So that we had a clear plan of attack. We could just say, we're at nuclear, that's a full lockdown, here's what it means. We're at red, here's what that means.
And the kids were kind of involved in that too, because you kind of shared a little bit with that the kids were somewhat aware of what was going on.
They had to know enough to be cautious. I started carrying these weapons. Christine also has her own pepper spray. She started carrying a handgun that her father had given her right up until she took it to a range and it jammed. And she decided she didn't trust it anymore, so she went out and bought a new one.
Okay.
So she had a gun. She was armed. I don't want lethal items. We didn't let each other kind of be alone anywhere. Had to take dogs for walks. We would do that together.
So it almost sounds like all this kind of maybe even brought you guys closer, not maybe emotionally closer, but you guys were physically sort of working on things besides your kids.
There was a
mutual...
Yeah, there was... Over the course of November, there was a better team feel.
Okay.
Investigators concluded Daniel had pretended to be Crystal's ex-boyfriend to manipulate her, but when that failed, his focus shifted to controlling what she had done that day.
Today, with Christine, what do you think? What's your theory?
I don't know.
Well, you gotta have one. I mean, I'm sure a million different thoughts have run through your mind. What do you think happened?
I left. She was in the kitchen. She would have had whatever meetings that she had. And then she said she was meeting with you. But you know nothing about that, so I have no idea what that is. What's his name? The other detective said that the cameras were turned off. That shouldn't happen. The only way that the cameras can be turned off is through the app. One of us has to hit the button. Internet outage will cause something that doesn't turn them off. It just interrupts the feed for a couple minutes. He said they were turned off. And one of them looks like it has something on it. So, in my brain, I'm thinking, someone made a move against her. I don't know where the dog is. He's somewhere in the house. Really jumpy, skittish dog. She has a gun that she carries around. It's always in one of three places. Well, I guess four. It's either on her. She has I think 3 different holsters now. It's either on her, If she's in her office, it's on the filing cabinet directly behind her. If she's anywhere else on the first floor, it's on here, the high counter next to the plants. Always. It's either here, here, or if she's upstairs, it is sitting next to the headboard. So, in my brain, someone came to the door. It's Christmas time. I have Amazon packages being delivered every day. Someone came to the door. She doesn't usually answer the door. But she must have, because she must have. So in my brain, the story that I have is someone came to the door. Maybe she went outside to get a package, and they must have come in. And she's a fighter. She is strong. She would have fought. That's why I warned them when I was at the house, and I asked, did she get any shots off? She has a gun. She just went through the concealed carry class. She has an appointment to get her license. She had to have been surprised, but without a doubt, she fought.
And why do you say that? Have you guys fought before, or you just know that?
No.
Okay.
I know her.
Okay.
She refuses to be a victim. I don't. Gun, no gun. She will fight.
Throughout questioning, Daniel repeatedly blamed Kickman for the threats, unaware that investigators had already uncovered the truth and all of his attempts to conceal his actions.
So, I mean, who do you think? Or?
I think it's Kickman. I think it's Anthony.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's the first time anyone said that sentence.
I'm sorry. Well, that's what happened, and that's why we're taking this so seriously.
I think it was Kickman. Anthony, I'm sorry. If not him, I have no other suggestion.
Yeah. What if I told you that we had already spoken with Anthony and there's no way that he was in town today?
Terrified to bring my children home.
What are you terrified of?
If it wasn't him, who was it? I replaced all of our locks after the garage intruder. I'll do it again. I got the cameras, and I don't know who else.
Okay. So there's a lot of moving parts to this investigation. There's a lot of things that we're doing and working on, and a lot of, our entire investigations unit, I would say, fairly is working on this, right? Because, like I said, we take this very seriously. This doesn't happen very often in Broomfield.
Well,
and
lived here for a long time.
we take all crime very seriously, especially crime like this. So, one of the things that we really started looking into today in an effort to find Anthony is, what is it? The Gmail. What was the other?
Text now numbers.
The text now numbers and things like that. And
I don't know what text now is. It's like an app that you can get fake phone numbers and contact people through Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's like a Wi-Fi only.
Oh, the spoofing. Gotcha.
Kinda.
Yeah, not really spoofing, but like if I wanted to text somebody, let's say I was buying something on Craigslist and I didn't want them to know my real phone number because I don't want them coming back to me or whatever, I would just get a text now account and it would, almost like a Google Voice, whatever, okay? So, the really weird part about looking into some of that stuff, because we have what we call exigent circumstances right now. You understand what that means? Like, so for us in our legal mumbo jumbo, that means that someone, and we're looking into it very seriously, and so there's an sense of urgency in getting that information.
Gotcha.
Okay, so companies are more likely to cooperate with us if we're investigating that versus a harassment or a stalking or.
Okay.
Remember how we talked when I said my legal paperwork, it takes a while,
yeah.
but because somebody was today, we have the ability to tell them that, and then they will generally provide us with information immediately. That's what exigent circumstances means.
Okay.
Because we're trying to find.
So some of that information that we've been able to receive today is a little bit, I don't know, concerning, I guess. The Gmail account that, and you can speak more specifically.
And that text now number we were talking about, the number that he initially texted Christine from. The Gmail account, the Kickman account that you guys initially received with the photo of you in it, and the phone number, those originated through their IP addresses at your office.
It doesn't make any sense. Well, he took the photo of me at my office.
Right. But both of those accounts originated from IP addresses that list back to your office.
I don't know what to do.
Just 2 days after Crystal's Daniel was taken into custody at a local grocery store and charged with first-degree murder. On April 17, 2025, Dan Krug was sentenced to life in prison without parole for the murder, plus additional years for the other charges. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next one.